λεπτάκι να φτιάξω κάτι λεπτομέρειες. Ελπίζω να με ακούτε κανονικά. Τώρα πάμε στο παιχνίδι. Υπάρχει ένα πρόβλημα στο απόδειγμα στον άνθρωπο. Ωραία. Καλησπέρα παιδιά. Πάμε να πάρουμε τα δωράκια πάνω. Τι μου δίνει εδώ, για να το δω. Και άλλο δεν έχει εδώ, ωραία. Πάμε να εκτελέσουμε το πενάλτι. Κάποιον πήραμε λογικά εδώ. Πάμε να παίξουμε ένα μάτι τώρα. PvP έτσι κι αλλιώς. Να μην νομίζουμε ότι παίζουμε τίποτα. Πρέπει να παίξουμε 3 αγώνες να μαζέψουμε βαθμούς. Αλλιώς υποβιβαζόμαστε. κεφάλαιο. Θα γίνει ματσάρο τώρα μάλλον. Πάμε να παίξουμε.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then. Marquinhos reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries to get it clear. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Good work on the right flank here. Spread neatly. Very nicely done. Looks a... Can he finish? That is certainly not what he had in mind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
Up he goes!
Goal.
Goal! Manchester United! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 17 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
This looks promising. He is through here. Rice attempts a clearance. Hernandez. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. And here's Yamal. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out. It's just beyond his reach. Ronaldinho! Out to the left it goes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in space and looking for options. Picked out brilliantly. Lewandowski is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski! That's another chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. DiMarco wins the duel this time. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had it taken off him. And that is a little undercooked. He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Nunca foul.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's ASRock. Knocks it into space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lewandowski had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi. It's going to be another throw. That has been cut short. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely intercepted.
There will be 1 minute
Rodri
added time.
aims beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Rice. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small. Peter, I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's been given away. It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. A header! hopelessly behind.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
De Bruyne. He's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide.
Substitution.
Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne, spread out to the left. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha. Camavinga. De Bruyne. Over to the left. And it's De Bruyne. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Cannavaro cuts it out. Rice. And Rafinha. Rodri. And it's DiMarco. Looking for the run. Nicely aimed pass. And smartly reclaimed. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Lewandowski.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Played out to the left flank. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's found a way through. And that's got the goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
DiMarco. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now, can they get him away? And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent... And the referee brings it to a close.
Έχασα με 2 μου φαγκόλ που μου βάλε.
Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello everybody, and
So
please
what do you
join
take
me
away
in
from it all,
wishing
Jim?
a happy
Manchester
wedding
United.
anniversary.
Άλλα 2 μάτια έχουμε. Έχουμε 3 πόντους. Στους 6 ή στους 7 περνάμε στην επόμενη φάση. Είναι PvP, έτσι. Παίζουμε με άλλους. Δεν είναι με καν ποτάκι για να τους κρίσουμε. Galatasaray. Εμείς με την κλασική φανέλα. Άρα περιμένουμε να πατήσει κι άλλος. Γράψτε μου αν φαίνομαι κανονικά στο YouTube. Από ό,τι φαίνεται δεν κολλάει, είναι μια χαρά. Πάμε να πατήσουμε εμείς και ας περιμένουμε τον άλλον μετά. Άλλα δύο μάτς έχουμε για την πρόκληση. Αλλιώς υποβιβασμός. Άντε ρε προ, πάτα να παίξουμε. Δεν θα πάρουμε το παιχνίδι χωρίς να παίξουμε κιόλας.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Galatasaray.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Πατάει τώρα.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Akun. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for
Τι
that
φάουλ
one.
έκανα τώρα.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through.
Όχι ρε φίλε.
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Martinelli. And it's De Bruyne. McAllister has it out wide and in space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that has been cleared. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Yamal. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Haaland with Haaland! And that's caused the worry or two. Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, cracking ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Yamal. Hakimi does really well there. He is strong. And he's managed to gift it back. Martinelli. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Kimmich could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Akun. Now it's Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot!
No vale.
Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That has not gone well. Tries to get it clear. Decent chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. And Dyke cuts out the pass. And it's McAllister. Yamal. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Καλά
It's
φάουλ
a
χωρίς
real
να
show of discipline.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gisa. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Τα πόδια μου. Okay.
Zaire Emery. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Όχι.
He's in a good position here. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Μια χαρά βλέπουμε εμείς.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's going to be a booking. Tarkovsky and Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Μια στρίκτες στο χέρι μου.
And it's Zaire Emery. De Bruyne. Camavinga is onto this. Now there's a fine ball.
Κάντε το σουτ γάμο, το κάντε.
And they're back on the ball again. Yamal. Now he's got space here. Martinelli. Oh, nice touch. Angisa. He's tried one! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. Yamal stood his ground strongly. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Βήμα.
Yamal. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Martinelli. Try to spin that positively. I
The
certainly can't.
attendance for this match
Through
was
ball. Yamal gets into a good
71,649.
position. He's free. He has got chance.
Το βάλε,
He
το βάλε.
has done it. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is
After
quite
62
fabulous.
minutes.
All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Zaire Emery. That's good vision. Who saw this coming? Manchester United are hurt by just about the final punch. Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. Anguissa. Van Dijk. Anguissa. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Yamal! Zaire Emery. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Έρευνα.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
2.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, McAllister. Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 3.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 10,
Jorginho.
Mohamed Salah. Number
He's not
25.
happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Jorginho. He is through here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been won straight back. And it's Anguissa. Koundé cuts it out. Forward it goes. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, can they get him away? There will be a throw-in.
2 added minutes
Messi's
has been
cross.
indicated.
Έρευνα. Çok da.
It's in! And that has raised the roof! Utterly unsophisticated,
Really?
but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that's it. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to
And we'd
pass.
like to inform you now that the latest travel
Would you
information
summarise
is
what we've
currently
seen today?
Καλησπέρα και στο Twitch.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Yamal with a definite foul there. Somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. And he whips it in. Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a throw.
Σε λεπτάκι να φτιάξουμε και τα view να μας βλέπουν και στο Twitch. Ωραία.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot!
Goal. Το βάλε. Μπράβο.
Manchester United! And there it is, his 10th goal,
Vinicius
his
Junior.
first mini milestone. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time to
Πέρασε
control
το
whatsoever.
λάδερ.
You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Fenerbahce finding themselves, and it's a mighty
Όχι ρε,
effort.
δεν είναι παγκόλ ήταν αυτό, όχι ρε.
And the lead
Όχι.
lost no time at all.
Well, going behind
It's
simply
up to
triggered a
Wolves.
collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Fenerbahce grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. All driven to chance,
Κάνει ρε.
and it's hit the woodwork and out.
Το καρύ ήταν αυτό.
And it's Ribery. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
Το κάνει το φάουλ τώρα.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
total waste.
Listen, we'll have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Now it's Mbappe.
Όχι κύριε.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gavi flings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. He might be in here.
Όχι κύριε.
Some
Δεν
excellent
δώσεις
tackling
παραμονή.
here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's being shifted off it. Serginho. Ribéry is in a really good position out wide. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this.
Όχι ρε, δεν την πρόλαβα
For
καν.
a goal kick. He won't be happy with that one. Ribéry has been
Πού έκανε το φάουλ
foul.
τώρα.
Well, they've got it again. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal's cross.
Πώς
He's
το
got a
το έβαλα.
shot. Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 9,
Θα το πάμε τώρα.
Manchester United go into the lead. Ribéry in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! In he goes again! Vinicius Junior, he has found a way through.
There will be
Looking
3
for the run.
minutes added
Well, it's a
time.
move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes!
Όχι κύριε, παραλίγο το τρίτο.
That was no routine
yeah.
save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Rafinha. That's good running with the ball. He's picked his way through. Rafinha. Crosses it, gets his head on it! And we hit half-time.
Παίζει να ήταν offside το bro και
Well,
να
scoreline
το
at half-time, a
στήσει
fair
τη
reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Caution
allowed in
certainly
the
not on the
areas shown
agenda
on this
here
map. Thank you
from
very
both
much for your
sides.
cooperation.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Στο παιδί να ελέγξει λίγο το chat γιατί τι γίνεται.
second half gets underway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. McAllister. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Yamal's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Gavi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gavi. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. There's the shot! Off the post. That's a smartly directed ball. That's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal has created one goal already. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. No, it's not getting there. Messi. Hakimi. Hakimi. He's got away. Fenerbahce have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Γιατί να κρατήσουμε το σκορ 1-2.
Messi goes short. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gavi is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's McAllister. Tries to play it through. Looking to go deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Rijkaard. And it's Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. McAllister is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 19, Grigori, number 15, Rafinha, number 17,
Eric
coming on the
Garcia.
field, number
Messi.
21,
It's a little off target.
Phil Foden, number 5, Gilmes, number 7, Mbappe.
Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's pulled back. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're back on the ball again. Real chance! Decent hit and on target.
Κάνω και μια αλλαγή.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Header comes in!
Substitution in progress.
Hopelessly behind. Searching pass he's played there. Stood up well to him there. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He gets big! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get free.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through, and it's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been won straight back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ball is over the line. That is ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
There will be 3 minutes
Nice
added
control.
time.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Eric Garcia really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Time is up. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Mbappe picking up
And
the
a quick
man of the
reminder
match
today
award,
to please
and
take
no
all
surprise
the other
there.
bins located by the entrance gates.
Any
Thank
reflections
you
on what
very
you've
much
seen,
for
Jim?
your
I think
cooperation.
that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Ωραία, καλά τα βλέπω. Ωραία, πάμε. PvP, λέει. Δεν πέσαμε, δεν είσαι πουθενά. Πρέπει να ανεβούμε επίπεδο. Ωραία, πάμε. Έχουμε αντίπαλο. Real Madrid. Λέει. Ποιο όνομα ήταν αυτό? Εγώ που θα να παίξουμε, έχει και αυτός. Χρειαζόμαστε 3 νίκες τουλάχιστον.
Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That has not gone well. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Bruyne. Foot in. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's slung out wide. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Έλα ρε,
With the challenge.
μια πάσα ρε πυρνάλα.
And this is Lewandowski. And he shoots! It's a smartly directed ball. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And he's searching for... He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And they've got rid. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And it's McAllister. Drives it in. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that looks a decent ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Knocks it into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Tries to play it through. Early ball out from the back. Foden. And it's Dallo. Mbappe. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos puts his foot on the gas. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the shot's on here. And he was alert to it. Kimmich pokes it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello,
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. The most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Marquinhos. Great defending, strong and determined.
Foden. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
McAllister. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. Lewandowski threads one in. Might be danger here. Big chance, corner. There's the header!
Can you?
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
عرف العميل ميس كمان والله فعل كان.
That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way.
The attendance
60 minutes played.
71,898.
It's come to nothing. Has a look up and drives it forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
De Bruyne. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne delivers the ball. Yamal, he is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Aim forwards. It's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Lewandowski. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. He's had a shot.
Όχι ρε, σου πέχασα.
He's missed, but not by that
Όχι
far.
ρε.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. And it's made its way to him.
Such good technique.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage.
Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Number 6, Marquinhos. Number 20, McAllister. Number 4, Yamal. Coming on the
Hernandez.
field. Number 3,
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Conde. Number
A heavy
15,
challenge
Emir Rahmani. Number
for Messi.
14,
The most accurate pass.
Number
Eres.
18,
Is fouled.
Messi.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a look and place it forward. De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Messi. Oh, that can he finish? Oh, it's hit the
Δεν με
post.
θέλει σήμερα ρε. Δεν με θέλει.
And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to gift it back. In by Vinicius Junior. And that is it. The
Δεν με
referee
ήθελες
has
αυτή.
seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance
Τέρμα
combined
δεν
with
έβρισκα και
wastefulness
ένα
in
δοκάρι.
attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's
And
game
we
then,
come
Jim?
to you now
Listen,
with
the
a
more
quick
this game
request
went
for
on, a
support
draw
from
was
our
always
charity
likely
fund,
to be on the
Chance in
card. So
Football.
overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about.
Το λεπτό και να δω το πάμε. Ένα βαθμό. Και θέλω 9. Εσύ πες. Θα έχει άσπραχτη, εγώ με μαύρα. Αν πατήσεις και μπρο να δεις.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Haaland is flagged offside. Opts for safety. Tries to play it through. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's well spotted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great...
Shot, surely!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Yamal. He's Yamal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Picks out brilliant. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now the delivery. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's done very well to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Quality ball. That's another good win of the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Goulet is short. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has not gone well. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got a real chance. And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
30 minutes gone. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe chasing after it. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Shot could be on. Gets his head on it. He scores. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, what's he done? In towards the back, shapes to shoot!
2-2. Έλα, πάμε γρήγορα.
They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An act of charity, gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be...
Chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hernandez crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. He's away. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned...
Can he finish? Goal!
Πάμε,
Manchester
ανατροπή,
United!
πάμε.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. And the shot! There's the whistle for half-time.
5 γκολ σε αυτό το ημίχρονο.
Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Bruyne. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards them. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Offside.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Yamal. Pass is just off target. Hernandez. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him. Furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Demiral makes the interception. Now it's Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 79. Number 15. Gulen. Coming on the field.
Can he get it through?
17.
Alistair puts them all in.
Number 13.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's an errant pass. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland wins the duel this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. This interception. His positioning was spot on.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Offside. Ή offside. Ή offside.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Καλύτερο μάτι.
Number 8.
Besiktas
Gonna
making consecutive changes here.
Coming on to
Well, for
replace
me,
him
this
is
was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ωραία να κάνω άλλες.
Play for a goal kick.
Έλα ρε τώρα, τι έπαθε. Ωραία, έχουμε 4 βαθμούς. Άρα θέλω άλλους 5 βαθμούς. Για να δούμε με ποιο θα φτιάξουμε. Τι ομάδα είναι αυτή? Θεωρώ πως τους έχουμε και αυτούς άνετα.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at.
Climbs up big!
Πάρε το πρωτοβόλιο, καλημέρα.
Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Foot in. Could try cutting inside here. Now it's Messi. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Oh, that's and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Taken off it pretty forcefully. De Bruyne. Mbappe might just make this. And here's Messi. And he's Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Out of play for a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. An instinctive delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Swings it across. Tries to get it clear. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that should get the job done. That's really well cleared. Got a throw in. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is De Bruyne. Played it again. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great ball, and he's in here. De La Cruz is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. McAllister, he's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Creo que fácil no puedo estarlo.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread out to the left. Gets a good foot in there. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kane. A heavy challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga. Oh, this is a terrific... And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Hernandez pinches it off him. Done delicately. Great vision. Can he get onto this?
And
he shoots!
Has been indicated.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Shot a goal! Hernandez driving on and making good progress. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to use his change.
The latest travel information is currently being
Manchester
displayed on the
United
screen.
go in
Yanlış
at half-time on a
mikrofonu.
comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Κάμτα ένα subscribe στο κανάλι στο YouTube. Πάμε να παίξουμε το δεύτερο ημίχρονο. Αν θέλεις και ο Μπρο να παίξει. Έχουμε και ένα δεύτερο κανάλι στο YouTube που με ακολουθούν σπιτά. Δεν είναι game. Απλώς εκεί θα ανεβάζουμε βλογάκια και διάφορα τέτοια.
Here we go again then.
Κάντε και εκεί ένα
Robertson. And here's Messi. And here's Kane. And he's had it nicked away. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run. It's Kane! In he goes again.
Θα το βάζει, να δει
He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kane. And he's being shifted off it. He's got away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
De Bruyne. Olise. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Fernandez. Here's a shot!
Ναι, καλά, είσαι.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Kamavinga. That pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 17, De Bruyne.
In with the challenge.
Coming on the field, number 18,
Kamavinga.
Messi.
Set up 1 goal so far.
Number 14, Barella.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Threads one in. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? It's a quick ball upfield. He came in hard, very hard. Elise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. He might be in here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There will be a throw-in. The final 5 minutes.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And he's quick to get it clear again. Referee's given a throw. Vinicius Junior's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Danger averted for now. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello,
What are your thoughts on
attendees.
today's
This
game
is
then,
a
Jim?
lost
Well, it's a win
children
that came
announcement.
as a result of
With
an
the
ideal start.
Μέχρι να φτώσει κάντε ένα subscribe στο κανάλι. Ίντερ. Πάμε να παίξουμε με την Ίντερ. Κάντε και ένα follow στο Twitch. Τον καινούριο που είμαστε στο Twitch.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. It's a lovely, neat pass. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's going right the way across. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's been played through. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the shot!
Hold on.
Oh, Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Goes for a shot! It's in! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. tail's most definitely up now.
Played into space out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Guardiola.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. Messi carries the ball down the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Important interception. It's a sharp pass. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Mbappe might just make this. Fernandez. Great vision. Here's Yamal. Gets through on his own.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
This to complete the turnaround. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Marquinhos gets a foot in here. McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Valverde. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Camavinga. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard. He is through here. It's Hazard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Valverde. Takes on his marker. And here's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilization of space.
Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the first half is done. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Yamal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Camavinga! Harmlessly behind. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, this does... Mbappe! He scored!
Κάρτα με άδειο τέρμα.
And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Now this could be a chance. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
He's had a shot! Sensational from Camavinga! A finish right from the top draw. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Ha segnato al 64esimo
He
minuto.
gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
That was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop them.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Lasciano il campo
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Il numero 44.
So, what can they come up with here? Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe is onto this.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here.
Numero 9.
Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Il numero 11. Il numero 3.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Manchester United can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that has left him in a heap. No foul. Could be danger here. And a chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And what a climax we have here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di
Inter
recupero.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Can he finish? They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
You How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Van der Ven has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Has a shot! Kane driving forward. He's got away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Ωραία, πάμε να παίξουμε άλλο ένα για την πρόκληση. Όσο φωτώνει, κάντε ένα subscribe στο YouTube. Ένα follow στο Twitter. Στο Twitter λέω. Ένα follow στο Twitch. Και το derby θα παιχτεί. Για πάμε να δούμε τι θα γίνει. Δεν μπορώ να δω. Δεν με περιμένει το θέμα. Κάτι να αλλάξει το για τώρα. Δεν να πάω να βάλω το να. Άντε ρε μπρο.
Manchester United have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hernandez clears it away. Marquinhos played into the box. Oh, important interception. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gets a good foot in there. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Driving forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's a sharp little ball here. He slings it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to...
It's Kane! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
He has found a way through. Yamal.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Lamine Yamal clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
They've got it again. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And he's quick to snatch it back. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar, he's got away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Messi, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brilliantly cut out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. It's gone loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Bruyne. This is promising. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And if you do have a chance
strong
today,
opinions on
please
the
take
first
some time
half?
out to give
Well,
your
there's one
support to our
standout,
better
Peter, that
stadium
needs
fund.
improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Drives it in.
Oh, yeah.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bruno Fernandes to Messi. Kane is onto this. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Hernandez makes the interception.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Another throw-in. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Substitution.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
71,898.
McAllister looking for options. Takes a shot! Oh, it's coming! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 4.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Yamal!
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot's on here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
The goal scorer for Milan after 66 minutes is
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 7, Kylian.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe, and one more try. Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, what has happened here? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Manchester United with this to it. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's Ribery. And here's Kane. And here's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't done. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Number 14, Barella. Number 11, Neymar. Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Works it forward.
Substitution in
Now he's off
progress.
and running.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Casemiro. Spread out to the left. Now Mbappe. Changes him with that pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. And that will be the final act. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And a
Well,
quick
the game
reminder
plan
today,
for me
everybody,
just looked
to
a
make
little
sure to
confused,
put
and
any
the
litter
crowd
in
seemed
the
to
bins
pick up on this
provided.
early on,
Thank
and
you for
it
your
just created a kind
cooperation.
of